Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host, to do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. We got to let the good times roll. Before we get into this video, this live stream, make sure we hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Pope. I'm playing a little Nips. Let's go.
Let the good times roll.
Me and my son at the game, man, having good times, man. Letting the good times roll, you know?
Good times roll. We let the good times roll.
Okay.
And a young Dio. 4-5 by my side for survival. Niggas getting dope. Watch for 5-0. Get fit to die trying like my name was 5-0. Makes sense, don't it? Better break on it. Sloppy top me and she ain't had to spit on it. You can find me where everybody crip walking, get quick to catch a fade. If you get the shit talking, let the good times roll. And a young Dio. 4-5 by my side for survival. Niggas getting dope. Watch for 5-0. Get fit to die trying like my name was 5-0. Makes sense, don't it? Better break on it. Sloppy top me and she ain't had to spit on it. You can find me where everybody crip walking, get quick to catch a fade. If you get the shit talking, let the good times roll. I remember when gangsters was gentlemen, niggas wearing Pendletons, Dickies and Timberlands, or maybe I was setting trend. Out here on the west, you from the set, then you're next again. White, Asian, Mexican, check your chin. Set your ass up, not checking in. Reprimand, that's just something I wouldn't recommend. Set precedent when chasing said dead presidents. Benjamin Franklin, frankly, my president. Frankie on this shit, I made it off the pod. Went and got rich, made it off the block. Niggas talk shit, squabble up off top. Then back to getting chipped, double up our guap. Fuck the bullshit, it's you real miss. Can you handle business? Relentless approach. When it come to getting the dough, we chasing goals, let the good times roll. We let the good times roll. And a young Dio. 4-5 by my side for survival. Niggas getting dope. Watch for 5-0. Get fit to die trying like my name was 5-0. Makes sense, don't it? Better break on it. Sloppy top me and she ain't had to spit on it. You can find me where everybody crip walking, get quick to catch a fade. If you get the shit talking, let the good times roll. What that west like? Something you don't test like. Bullets hit your chest like. Get hit left, right, shit go left so much I can't rest right. Flag on the left side, throwing up the west side. Riding off the Nipsey hustle with plenty hustle. Nitty run that city, no Diddy with plenty muscle. Lord, please forgive me, I've emptied on plenty muscles due to the hatred and envy and the sad, cause I really love it. But this comes to an end when it's you and me. Killer be killed and I choose me. Always gonna win if I don't lose me. Tied up loose ends so I don't lose sleep. Bad bitch with me rolling loosely. A full wig, body looking like oh way. Put that cooch on me in the jacuzzi. Background looking like a movie. Times roll and a young Dio. 4-5 by my side for survival. Niggas getting dope. Watch for 5-0. Get fit to die trying like my name was 5-0. Makes sense, don't it? Better break on it. Sloppy top me and she ain't had to spit on it. You can find me where everybody crip walking, get quick to catch a fade. If you get the shit talk, we let the good times roll.
That's right. We let the good times roll, man. Caitlin Clark, have a heart for Clark. I should have labeled this Heart for Clark episode 1, year 2. But so yeah, let's get into it, man. That's me and my son up there, man. Little Frank, we up there, Frank the Fourth, having the ball, trying to at least, at the Dallas Wings versus Indiana Fever game. Of course, I'm not in the best of moods about it, for real. Hold on, is this something in my hair? Yeah, it is. I'm not in the best of moods about it, for real. Of course, because Caitlin Clark didn't play. And I was anticipating for her to play, right? And because I feel like she not physically hurt like that. I know a lot of y'all feel like she is and really on me for saying no. You haven't seen her favor no injuries. We haven't seen her grabbing at nothing, none of that stuff. Every athlete plays with soreness, bruises, all kinds of things. Caitlin Clark has not missed a game since her 10th grade year, her 10th grade year playing basketball in high school. Meaning she plays through discomfort a lot. You can't get Caitlin Clark off the floor. If y'all don't think Caitlin Clark ain't never played with discomfort, and last year she played the whole season, she was getting brutalized. We've seen marks and welts and bruises all over her body last year. She didn't miss a beat. You don't think she was in pain? You don't think she was hurting? She was taking tons of ice baths and hot baths and yeah, man. She don't, and now all of a sudden she having quad strains and all of this stuff, right? I can't believe that. And every time she finishes every game we've watched her play, she plays a full game. We never seen her go back to the locker room for a minute, come back out. None of that stuff. Never got hit. They had to get up off the floor and go out back to the locker room and then come back. No, they just tell us, oh, we see you, Kate, like after the Liberty game. After the first Liberty game we played, Caitlin, and they didn't call that foul on that 3. Caitlin was balling out all game. She was doing what she was supposed to do. We didn't get a couple of calls. That was it. Other than that, Caitlin was Caitlin all game. She was balling. And then next thing you know, we hear Caitlin's out. That was a surprise. That was a surprise to everybody that Caitlin was out after that game. And then to hear that not only is she out for weeks. We was like, what? Oh, it's a quad strain. Oh, okay. That's what you tell us. Okay. I guess since she was out, you said she was a little bit injured during the preseason. I guess we got to take your word for it. But why should we take their word for anything they say about Caitlin Clark? Why should we take the W? They literally lie in our face every day. They literally pee on our face and tell us it's raining every day about Caitlin Clark. When it comes to Caitlin Clark, what they tell us all last year. It's the rookie class. We was already headed up in a direction. She was just the tipping. They would never give her just due when all the evidence pointed to be. They still don't. This is the WM, not players on the court. The people who run in the league has basically turned their back on her, basically lied to us. They try to say it's that player, this player, that player. They try to discredit her at every turn. We've seen this. So why wouldn't we think they would try? The only way it seems to be able to get Caitlin Clark out of this league, basically, because we see it should be obvious to us they don't want her here. Not just the players, the league. And who's a part of the league? The Fever. Her team. They're part of the league. They don't want her here. Obviously. She clearly is a golden goose for them. That's clear. But yet, they have turned their back on her. And you got to wonder why. I know why. I told you why plenty of times. She doesn't represent their agenda. She doesn't stand for what they stand for. She actually stands for the opposite. So they don't care how much money. Caitlin can't make billionaires no money. They get money coming in from all kind of different directions. They're going to be billionaires whether Caitlin Clark is around or not. They're going to have fuck you money whether Caitlin Clark play basketball or not. So if she not doing what they want her to do and push whatever agenda they want her to push, then damn all of that. They trying to make it so we don't show up. Now, again, me and my son, we went to the game yesterday. We basically courtside. I'm about to show you in a second. I'm about to show you. But before I show you some clips of us being at the game, I'm not gonna play too many of them because copyright strikes. They playing music in the gym, and yeah, I don't want to get on copyright strikes. But we was live in the color, and we there, and that's what I found out Kaylee not playing. So it kind of died me down anyways. And we go get something to eat then. All right, let's go get us our burger or whatever, and then come back. And as we coming back to come sit down, we see Caitlin Clark. She out there signing autographs. So I'm like, so she made the trip. So she's not playing, but she traveled. She's supposed to be in discomfort with a leg injury. So shouldn't she be doing as little walking as she has to? The least amount of traveling as she has to? If she hurt enough to continue to miss another game, and she was hurt before, and you think all of this is all in together, lumped in together, first it's to this, and now it's to that. Now it's all her legs. It's all leg injuries. But she out here signing autographs. She out here bending over, and I'm not talking about just 1 or 2, 3, 4 autographs, 5 autographs, 6 autographs, 7, 8, 9 autographs, 10, 11, 20, 50, 100, 200. She literally sat there for like damn near an hour before the game and signed autographs all over the stadium, walking and bending over. That doesn't add up to a player who got quad, strain, growing. That don't add up. That math don't matter. She literally went from, she started out behind her bench. The people that all gathered came in behind her bench, she started there first. It was a barrage. It was 20,000 people in attendance last night. Oh, everybody showed up because it was up. They seemed to not let nobody know she wasn't showing up until last minute. So everybody showed up. That stadium was filled all the way to the tip top. Okay? Filled 20,000 in the building. And so you're talking about a barrage of people. If she's just over there, she over there damn near not missing nobody. Then after she finished with all of them, she went behind on baseline, behind the backboard, behind the basket, where all those people was. Behind the basket, she signed everybody's over there. Then it didn't stop. It didn't stop there. You would have thought it was going to stop there. Listen, and I'm talking about this ain't 1 or 2 at each station. She's literally signing probably 60 to 100 autographs at each station. She walked through the whole shit, bending over, this, that, and over, grabbing stuff. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you heard. You heard. Oh, you heard. Growing. Yeah, you heard. Or is it something deeper than that? Like I've been saying, a person with those many leg issues and injuries, they don't do that. I understand Caitlin Clark, she signs all, she'll sign the whole stadium autograph if she could, all 20K. But when you got leg issues, you don't do that. If I'm the team, I don't advise you to do that. Yeah, not today, Caitlin. Come on now, CC. Now, I know you love the fans. I know, CC. I know. But no, just like we keeping you out this game, we got to keep you from signing 1,000 fucking autographs. Walking around for 30, 45 fucking minutes, signing autographs, bending over, and you're supposed to be out with quad and strain and grow-ins and yeah, that don't look good. That math don't math, no matter how y'all try to slice it. Matter of fact, just in case you think I'm coming, sir. Just in case you think I'm not, they'll make shit up. I mean, you might not believe him too. Who knows? Sir, yeah. Can't quite find them and everybody autographs, son. Whole gym, son? Whole gym. Sitting there like, I had my burger. I'm not tripping. I just got my burger. We just got our father's hungry and shit too. I ate all day. I just traveled all the way out to Dallas. Didn't stop. I'm on a mission. I'm thinking Caitlin Clark is gonna play. Walk in the gym. And I hear she not playing. So I'm like, oh fuck. Let's go eat. I'm starving. Just trying to get here. Got to the hotel. We checked in. Got fly. Got fresh. We got fresh. We got fly. And we went right to the gym. And we got there in time. I said, where's CC? Is she on the court? It's myself. She ain't playing tonight. So, shit. So we walked out, went and got our burgers, come back. Caitlin Clark signing the whole gym fucking autograph. She's signing everything. Listen, man. Oh. Let me see. I ain't looked in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. I gladly appreciate it. Let me see who agrees with me. I want to see. It's not going to be a healthy season for CC. I want to see. Since I just told you that, I want to see. Because that math don't matter. And that should be clear to see. You don't do that if you don't know what Pope is saying, you are low IQ. For sure. I don't know what you're talking about, but I just laid down. Caitlin Clark is coasting. The money. We're there or going. She's known for that, Pope. Lisa G. Not when you're dealing with leg injuries. Okay, I did already get on that. So maybe you understand that now. She's known for that. Yeah, she shouldn't even be there. She shouldn't even be there. Y'all think she's doing that to get White fired, I guess? Listen. All right, so now let's get into this. Hold on. Let's get into this. Now why she's doing it. UTV, shout out to you. Hold on. Where's that? Y'all think she's doing that to get White fired? Now, hold on. Let me play a couple clips. Let you know who's in the building real quick. Let's just see. Caitlin Clark. Y'all do know, I told y'all this when it was happening. Again, y'all let me know, y'all educated me that the quad muscle is on the top, whether it's in the back or the top of your thigh. If the quad, and she got a quad strain, I told y'all this in real time. Caitlin Clark, since day one of her quad strain, and she was out, game one, day one, and she was out, she was jumping up and down out of her seat every damn play almost. She is literally showing you she's not hurt. I've had with leg injuries. If that's discomfort in that, you're not going to just stand up so frequently, so constant. You're not going to do it. She was at every game, the 5 games she missed, every 5 of those games, every one of those 5, she was up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But yet missing games. Again, if you stand straight up off of that, you can feel it all in your leg. You can feel I can feel that. That's so if it's a strain in that, you don't do that. Last night, again, she showed no kind of discomfort while she walking, nothing. She shows no signs of being hurt physically. Mentally, she hurt. Mentally, she hurt because she's coming to the realization it ain't just the league. It ain't just the players. It's everybody. It's her coaches, no matter if it's sides or if it's white. We literally calling this lady Stephanie Sides. You don't think Caitlin Clark is aware of this shit too? You think she's stupid to it? We're just geniuses. Caitlin Clark is dumb to what the fuck's going on, huh? And she's dumb and she's numb to the shit that's going on around her, huh? And that's happening to her, huh? It's clearly not her father, Lisa Bluter. They've spoke on it. So you don't think they've spoke on it collectively as when her father, when Brent Clark or when Mr. Clark came up at the beginning of the season and said he'd like the refs to tighten up. Why? Because y'all out here abusing my daughter. I would like for the refs to get it right. All this bullshit y'all allowing. So you don't think they have talked in depth and she has displayed her frustration to her parents, to her loved ones, to Lexi, to Kate Money Martin, to... You don't think so? You don't think they see and hear everything too? The Clark family, they just numb to this shit, huh? That's fine. Oh, it's just basketball. No, they coming into the realization, along with Caitlin Clark, she can't win for losing. She can bow a knee and say, "Hey, white privilege, man. I'm here because of white privilege." Shit, okay? You guys happy? White privilege, okay? Because I'm white. All right, you happy? I say it twice. I'll say it on David Letterman's. I'll say it again, and in time, I'll say it. How many times when we say it? White privilege, white privilege, white privilege. Okay, you guys happy? Damn, no, still not happy? Jeez. Still not happy? Now y'all bring sides. I'm thinking sides. Caitlin Clark is me. Caitlin Clark thinking sides is going to be the right one. She's been covering her game. She's been talking to her when she was in college. She just seemed like she was cool. Caitlin Clark been giving her benefit of doubt, of course, because she don't know no better. She was naive back then. She not thinking this world is this evil. This entertainment industry is this evil. And, oh, no. Say, yeah, she's great. She loves me. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, she knows how I play. And Stephanie White went along with all of that. Oh, been watching her forever. Love her game. Oh, she's explosive. Oh, we're going to get up and down in court. Oh, my gosh, we're going to. You ain't doing shit. Right now, my bad. Look, that was Caitlin. Look across on their bench. When that happens, Caitlin is standing up. She's the only player on the team standing up that's on the bench, standing up. And yet she's the only player not in uniform that's supposed to be out due to leg injuries. But she's standing up.
Nice.
I was wrong. She's not the only player. Clearly, she's not the only player. I was so wrong. She's not the only player. They all standing up. It's the beginning of the game, tip off. Your leg's hurt. Your leg is injured. You shouldn't be up there standing up. You shouldn't even be there. Shout out to Rudy Rodriguez. Shout out to Rudy Brandt. He said, if you heard what he believes he said she shouldn't travel. She shouldn't go there, period. And I agree. If you hurt and your leg is really injured for sure, I agree with Rudy on that. If you injured, if you got a growing issue and you just had a quad issue, yeah, you keep your ass at home. You stay at home. But she didn't. The game against the Sparks, she on the sideline trying to coach and do all kind of shit with the growing injury that she's supposed to be out for. So much so to the point where Kelsey Plum telling the rest, like, hey, man, she on the court, man. Look, man, she on the court, man. She got to get her shoe. Yep, her shoe. The shoe touching the line, man. She all on the court. But she's supposed to have a growing injury. But she coaching. How does that add up? I'm just saying, y'all answer the. I'm just saying, I'm confused. Y'all don't want to tell me, but I'm gonna listen to this because this guy right here, man. Shout out to whoever this is. Let me find out right quick his channel. Hold on, because I want y'all to go subscribe. I like how he put this down. I be seeing him laying stuff down. It's the Painted Lane. The Painted Lane. Shout out to you and the way you do your videos. G is nice. And he only got 1,000 and some subscribers. I would go subscribe to him, ladies and gentlemen. This one I'm about to play. He's gonna talk about. I said the title is "Why Caitlin Clark Looks Broken." The dark truth behind Fever's chaos. Why does Caitlin Clark look broken? That's what I've been telling you. She don't look like she playing injured. It looked like she playing sad. It looked like she playing uninspired. It looked like she playing really not even to win, or even she just chucking up shots. She not playing how she like to play. Like she playing a style that she don't want to play. But I'm gonna let this video play right here. Oh, and this is a gem. Let me tell you, this is a gem. This is a grade A video. And again, let's go. No further ado.
It seemed like there was something off with this Fever team. They didn't have the same energy and spark that we all know and love.
Caitlin Clark isn't just struggling.
Wait, before I even, just on that. So was the whole team injured? Because again, I told you, it's something brewing. We just found out with DeWanna Bonner, she janked the team. She snaked the team. She scammed the team. We just found that out. Caitlin Clark is included. We heard Sophie say, hey, we on our own islands. We heard her say, hey, we don't know who's suing up. We've been having to deal with a lot of BS behind the scenes. And it's really all geared towards her. It's all geared towards her. But now I'm gonna go. I digress.
She's being sabotaged. Indiana Fever fans entered the season with high hope.
It seemed like there was something off with this Fever team. They didn't have the same energy and spark that we all know and love.
Caitlin Clark isn't just struggling. She's being sabotaged. Indiana Fever fans entered the season with high hopes, but the reality has turned grim, fast. Behind the star power, beyond the cold shooting streaks and turnovers, there's something far more sinister unfolding.
Not going to work for this team. What Stephanie White wants to do will not work.
Stephanie White, the Fever's head coach, promised an explosive, dynamic offense built around Clark. Fans bought in. Jerseys flew off shelves. Tickets sold out. But the reality on the court? Completely different. Instead of showcasing Clark's elite talent, White has implemented a slow, grinding motion offense, an approach strangling Clark's true potential.
Situation right now, and you've now got Stephanie White, a coach who has, let's be honest, she's lost her smile.
After a recent frustrating loss, Clark herself gave fans a rare glimpse into the brewing conflict.
She's lost her smile. She's lost her smile. The fact that a lot of y'all have not picked this up, and y'all really trying to blame it on something that you have not seen her get injured. You have not seen it. You seen her get knocked over. We seen it all last year. She didn't miss a beat. She even got it worse to me almost than it last year. She didn't miss a beat. And she's coming off of two back-to-back national championship appearances. She didn't miss a beat. Now she all of a sudden, it's all of this stuff. A girl who's Iron Woman. All of a sudden now she got injury after she injury prone. This is injury prone shit. This is injury prone shit.
Loss, Clark herself gave fans a rare glimpse into the brewing conflict. In a post-game press conference, she hesitated, choosing her words carefully.
I thought at times we could have played a little bit faster, and I think that's on me, like not conceding in that. We still got to play up tempo. We still got to
It's on me not conceding.
play fast. But I mean, I thought for the most part we did a lot of stuff that coach wanted us to do, and that wasn't why we lost.
Like, she literally was like, "Oh, what the coach wanted us to do wasn't why we lost." I'm conceding.
I'm conceding to what White wants, just like she did when Stephanie Christie Sides was doing how she was running it. She was conceding. She was just passing. She was barely shooting last year at the beginning of the season. Remember? She was passing up shots. What did we just see her do a lot in the last game she played versus the Storm? She was passing up wide open shots. It ain't because she hurt. She was just conceding to the bullshit. And believe you me, she's not dumb. She like all of a sudden, girl, she understands and was paying attention to what Stephanie White was saying to us. That she wants to run fast. She wants to play how Caitlin likes to play. And now all of a sudden she telling Caitlin and the others, nah, we're gonna do it this way instead. And Caitlin already went through that last year, so she understands, like, what? Oh, so you about to try that bullshit too? Like, I thought, is you, wait, do I want her quit? Wait, Natasha, wait. Oh, say it ain't so, y'all. Oh, got the hand caught in the cookie jar. You want me to, wait, you lied to us. You lied to me. You lied to the people. You want me to take a back? What?
I was conceding by not playing fast. What is she saying? Like, this is the most damning thing I ever heard Caitlin Clark say.
But everyone knew what she really meant. That wasn't self-criticism. It was a plea for help. Clark is designed to dominate with speed.
A plea for help. This is why I'm a little teed with y'all. I'm a little ticked off with some of y'all because y'all not really paying attention. You're really not paying attention. I love you, but you're supposed to be able to see through this BS that they telling us she's hurt, she's out. But yet she's showing us, I stand up every year. I stand up. I'm on the court. Yeah. They said my leg injured. Yeah, I signed your autograph. You want one over there? Yeah, come here. Yeah, you down here. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be out with it. Yeah, I signed everybody's autograph in here. I stand up, bend over backwards for 45 minutes straight, and I got a growing injury.
Speed and
He's hurt mentally, emotionally. See, it seems like, I'm glad somebody else gets it. It seemed like Mick get it too, and some others, but let's see.
It was a plea for help. Clark is designed to dominate with speed and creativity. Yet White insists on keeping her shackled, running in circles like a Ferrari stuck in traffic.
Not even different understandings. What Stephanie White wants to do is not going to work for this team. It is not going to work for this team.
Not to me.
What Stephanie White wants to do will not work. And by the way, I'm not saying what Stephanie White wants to do is won't work in general. Because it has worked. She's had success. But I'm saying what Stephanie White wants to do will not work for this team specifically.
This isn't just about a mismatch in tactics. It's about a fundamental disconnect threatening to derail Clark's entire career. Each game, she battles two opponents, the team across from her and the system forced upon her. It's painful to watch. She's not just missing shots. She's second-guessing herself, hesitating, losing her edge. Meanwhile, the WNBA officials are failing.
Second-guessing, hesitating, losing her edge. I love this guy right here. One thing he didn't say is she's injured. One thing he didn't say is she's trying to get over a nagging injury. a lingering, and she never really fully recovered from the first one. One thing he ain't said, nope. He seems to get it. I wish a lot of y'all start to get it.
Second guessing herself, hesitating, losing her edge. Meanwhile, the WNBA official.
Oh, you want to say she hesitating because she hurt? She second guessing herself because she hurt?
Officials are failing to protect their star asset. Clark isn't just getting defended aggressively, she's getting targeted. Illegal screens, vicious elbows, constant physical punishment, all met with silence from referees. Every night feels like a twisted experiment. How much abuse can one player endure?
What'd you say? Wait, what? Did you just tell me that Stephanie White went on an interview tour this whole entire offseason saying exactly that? Did you just tell me Stephanie White went on an interview? So how come when Caitlin Clark has a bad game, this team looks like absolute dog shit? How come when Caitlin Clark isn't busy backpacking this team, it looks like absolute dog shit, Coach? Just a question. Just a question.
And just one more quick shout out to Ben Daniels as well, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe if you haven't. Just another quick thing. It's like when you hire Stephanie White, you knew she was going through family problems, right? You knew she had family problems. That was clear to everybody. So when you hired her, Kelly Christoph and Amber Cox, when y'all hired her, did y'all not have that conversation? How are you mentally? How is everything with the family? Are you going to be able to give us 110? Or are you going to have to take some time off? That's something you think you would want to know before you sign her. Because if you just go off of her last interview she had, leaving the Connecticut Sun, you would think she's not coaching this year. She is distraught. She showed a level of being distraught, depressed, out of it. She said it. So you hire this coach who says, I ain't even really worried about basketball right now. In her last press conference, I think if I'm the GM and the president and all of that, I'm going to want to know, are you fully in or are you going to be out? Because we about to put together a roster and we got Caitlin Clark. First of all, we already got a good roster, but we about to bring in some new pieces that's going to have us ready to compete for championships. So if we got a new team with new players on it, I need my coach to be all in. And that's just nothing against you, Stephanie. It's just that, we would love to have you. It'd be our first choice if you wasn't going through what you're going through. So make sure you go take care of that. If you have to leave games and all of that and practices, listen, don't even trip. Maybe we'll catch you on the next go round. But we're going to keep searching. Because that's crazy in itself that you knew she had family issues. You knew she's still going through those family issues and that she's not 100% in. But yet y'all was telling us at the beginning of the stuff, we are 100% committed to winning and competing for championships. You told Caitlin, we are 100% committed to competing for championships. You told us, we're going to protect this locker room. That's what the girls, the big three, asked us to do. AB, Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, Caitlin Clark of all asked us, keep our locker room safe. And what did you go do? What did you go do? You went and hired a DeWanna Bonner, which that's weird. It was weird to all of us. We just embraced it and accepted it because it is what it is. And we just hope for the best out of the situation. But it was all weird from to begin with. So you signed DeWanna Bonner. You used $200,000 of our money. And I say our because y'all ain't had no fucking money. You lucky you got any money. But we put money into y'all for real. And I don't care what you're talking about. You gave $200,000 of our money to a player who's connected and engaged or married to another player who competes against Caitlin Clark for the assist title. She competing with Caitlin Clark for the assist title. She was tweeting somewhat about Caitlin Clark before she even entered the league. And I'm talking about Aaliyah Thomas, that is, not DB. But her wife was tweeting funny business, or at least not really on her side, but Dejanay Spicy Mustard Carrington was tweeting to Alyssa Thomas, hey, she might lead the league in assists, Nay, or AT. Knowing just to get a reaction, basically trolling AT, like Caitlin's going to lead the league in assists. So you hired that her wife? The wife that said the Fever fans are racist and this, that, and the other, misogynistic and egotistic and homophobic, and she said she called us everything under the sun but what our mama calls. You know what I mean? She called us everything under the sun. And we hired her. Okay, you giving her our money. Okay, $200,000. Okay. Hopefully for the Bears, because she older. That's what I was saying. Hey, DeWanna Bonner older. She not gonna come here with no drama. She's trying to get a chip. She see where it's really at. She know what her wife was talking about is bullshit. She's just coming to get a chip. Wrong. They literally did not protect the locker room. They grabbed Natasha Howard, whose wife is a social media personality and a reality TV star. You signed Natasha Howard's wife, who is a reality TV star on a Basketball Wives that is a show that's filled with drama. She's dramified. And again, I don't know why I was trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt and just hope for the best. And taking in consideration that Natasha Howard is older. She's in her 30s as well, but she still played good. And she probably just trying to get a little shine before her career comes to an end. But now you're starting to see, so y'all hired one of the players who called us racist. Y'all hired her wife. Then you hired another player whose wife is a social media whore and a reality TV star on a drama-filled show. Like as if she not okay, let's get ready to hear her tweets and her victimhood, race baiting, those type of scenarios. Here we go. And then you hire Sid Colson, who I still ain't put my finger on yet, who is Asia Wilson's best friend. Then you hire Bree Turner, who just came from Chicago Sky, the toxic Chicago Stadium, social media tweeting about everything wrong with our president and our world and black women not getting treated. And she hated on Clark a while ago when Clark was in college as well. Damn, you hired her. Whoa, shit. Yeah, Clark is starting to real. See, Clark probably was like us, who was being optimistic, being positive, and saying, well, yeah, Bonner, she didn't say that. So she's not 18. She's older. Pass. We give her a pass. Natasha Howard, yeah, she not really being messy on the reality TV shows her wife is on. So maybe she can control the situation. I mean, overall, she looks like the man of the situation. So maybe she's going to be the man of that situation, and she'll be able to shut her wife up. Wrong. What else? Bree Turner. Oh, yeah, she was playing with Angel Reese and was part of the toxic locker room and loved to be an activist and all of that type of stuff. Yeah, maybe she'll tone it down when she comes for wrong. Stephanie White. She's been covering Caitlin Clark since her freshman year at Iowa, and she's very fond of Caitlin Clark and so on and so forth. And she's going to run it how it needs to be, and she's a great wrong. And Caitlin Clark is down about it, I think, for the past few games. I've tried to tell y'all, when she got assaulted by 3 Sun players and none of her players on the floor except for Lexi Hall came in to really be ready for whatever for her, And then Sophie Cunningham seeing her jumping off the bench, ready to get at people, and the coach got to hold her back. While meanwhile, everybody else, you know what's crazy? I wonder how many people actually got up on the Fever just to even look. Because when I seen that clip, I don't know, I might have to revisit that clip. But when I look at, now I'm trying to visualize it, I only seen Sophie Cunningham, the only one trying to even get. Now the players on the bench should not come on the floor, of course. But at least you'll see a lot of necks out and trying to, hey man, what's going on, man? And somebody, you usually see people trying to hold some of the people back, not to go over onto the court. Hey, hold up, because everybody be usually trying to. I don't know. I have to take a look at that. That'd be interesting though, because if they didn't, and Sophie was the only one not only trying to get on the court but standing up, Caitlin Clark sees this stuff later. If she didn't see it at the time, she sees Lexi Hall later step in front of Shieldon and like, hey, man, watch out. She sees that later. That clip gets shown to her later. She sees Sophie Cunningham getting held back by the coach. She sees that later. And then she sees Kelsey Mitchell. Nobody standing up. AB just walked past Marina Mabry. She sees Natasha Howard have her arm around Tina Charles and Marina Mabry. She see Sydney Colston. She came over there, but she wasn't mad at nobody about nothing of what they just did to Caitlin Clark. She wasn't pissed off like, hey, man, that's some bullshit. Like how DeWanna Bonner got when Sophie Cunningham got pushed down and she got on Sykes. Like, hey, bruh. Now, that could be because she knows Sophie Cunningham since so on and so forth since she was a rookie. And they was teammates before. Maybe that was it. But when it comes to Caitlin Clark, nah, she not getting her teammate. Her teammate's not getting her back.
What we saw today, I feel bad for everybody that had to sit through that. Everybody that wasted 2 hours and 25 minutes watching the Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces. I feel bad that we had to sit through that. That was a tough watch.
The harshest betrayal, however, isn't just physical. It's institutional. The WNBA uses Clark's image to boost their marketing, sell tickets, and draw viewers, but abandons her when she steps onto the court. This isn't toughness. It's exploitation. Fans, too, see the signs. The Fever look drained, spiritless. This isn't just a bad stretch. It's a reflection of confusion, mismanagement, and frustration brewing beneath the surface.
This is a regular season game. There's no player that's going to be that depressed about a loss. The emotion that she's having right now, that's emotion that you have when you lose a championship. But they didn't lose a championship. So it's only one other thing. It's the coach. I knew something was up, y'all. I played basketball all my life. I played point guard. There was something off about Miss Caitlin when I was watching that Aces game. And I couldn't put my finger on it. It just seemed like Miss Caitlin, she was definitely unmotivated. She looked defeated the whole game. She didn't look like she was having fun. And that is always because of the coach.
Young talent like Michaela Timpson, who could energize the offense.
She didn't look like she was having fun. She didn't look like she was having fun. Now she didn't look like she was injured. She looked like she was a little hobble. Oh, it looked like she was favoring something. No, looked like she wasn't having fun. And I agree wholeheartedly.
Young talent like Michaela Timpson, who could energize the offense, remains underused. The team's potential remains untapped. Clark's critics are quick to point out her recent stats, shooting 7 for 20, going 1 for 10 from beyond the arc, and 8 turnovers in crucial games. But those numbers tell only half the story. Clark is trapped in an offense where every decision seems designed to minimize her impact, forced to defer to less capable teammates while she navigates a maze of screens. Her struggles aren't just personal, they're structural.
And if you're a fan of Caitlin Clark, you know that this is so unlike her. She is arguably the best shooter in the WNBA, and she is having a significant cold streak.
The situation calls for a historical comparison. Will Stephanie White become a Steve Kerr who lets Steph Curry redefine basketball on his own terms?
This is something that Steve Kerr had to realize when he was dealing with Steph. Steph was shooting all them logo threes. He was shooting all the shots early in the shot clock. Steve Kerr would shake his head. He'd be like, oh, what are you doing? But after a while, he had to let this player do his thing. Bro, that was the first time I ever seen Caitlin Clark walk the ball down the court.
Or will she become Larry Brown, who famously clashed with Allen Iverson, trying to impose a rigid system that nearly broke him? White's legacy and Clark's career depend on her next moves.
I don't think Stephanie White is like a fan of Caitlin's demon time and, you know, her getting all riled up and pumping up the crowd. I don't think she's a fan of that shit.
No.
Some coaches, like when Allen Iverson came into the league, him and Larry Brown did not get along because Larry Brown used to tell him to tone it down and not be himself and stuff like that. But I think that's what's going on with this team right now.
This isn't drama for the sake of drama. It's a critical juncture. Clark's passion, her spark, is visibly dimming. The joy she once brought to the court has given way to frustration, exhaustion, and confusion. Her relationship with White, the officials' lack of protection, and relentless targeting by opponents have combined into a perfect storm. But there's another troubling dimension to this story.
Fire Stephanie White yesterday. Fire her yesterday. And the reason why is not that Stephanie White is a bad basketball coach. It's not that Stephanie White is a bad motivational speaker. It's not that Stephanie White has done a bad job defending her players. It's not any of that. It's that Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark fundamentally have different understandings of the sport of basketball.
The growing professional jealousy from other WNBA players. Instead of merely defending her competitively, opponents have turned games into personal battles. Trash talking has escalated beyond typical competitive banter into outright hostility.
Yeah.
Players aren't just trying to beat Clark, they're actively trying to embarrass her, breaking her spirit through continuous physical and verbal harassment. Every missed shot, every misstep is celebrated by opponents with aggressive enthusiasm that borders on mockery. Adding further salt to the wound, legendary UConn coach Gino Auriemma recently weighed in with a dismissive critique. Without offering substantial context, he made disparaging remarks that were more character defamation than constructive criticism. Coming from such a respected figure in basketball, his words carried extra weight, turning Clark's current situation into something darker, a systematic character assault from influential figures who should be guiding the game's next generation, not tearing them down. Fans who bought into the dream of Clark transforming the Fever are left bewildered and frustrated. They're watching their star player become a shell of her former self, battered by opponents, restricted by her coach, and unsupported by officials. The emotional toll is clear. Clark appears mentally and physically exhausted, lacking the fiery enthusiasm that once defined her playing style.
Any professional athlete or any ball player is not having fun on the field because this is the game they love. They've been loving this since they was a kid. Because the only reason a player is not having a good time playing the game that they love is because the coach is trying to put shackles on them, trying to control them too much. With a player like Caitlin, you got to let them loose.
The Fever's current strategy doesn't just fail Clark. It fails the entire
It fails the entire team. I'm letting Cook on this, but my goodness, listen, man. Listen. Caitlin Clark, is she banged up? Yes. I'm watching her getting mauled. I'm watching her, but we watched her do that last year. Is she banged up? Yes. Can she play though? Yes. Yes. And play at a high level? Yes. But when you not feeling it mentally and you get banged up and you see that nobody has your back, nobody's respecting what you brought to the table, and you brought the whole table and everything else, couches, TV, you brought everything. You fully furnished the crib. You fully furnished the crib, repainted the walls, everything, got new everything, appliances. You did the overworks, and you can't even get a thank you. So I'm going to keep busting my ass. I'm going to keep taking all this physical abuse on the court that's beyond basketball. These girls now ready to fight me now at every turn. And the refs is allowing it every game. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. No, it's not, because she missing shots, not because her legs is injured. She missing shots because she not fully here. She's not motivated no more. She's going through something up here right now. She's played through discomfort before. Please believe it, please, and busted ass. That's what real pros dogs do. They play through injury and pain. She has done that since, again, if you don't understand that this girl ain't missed a game in 8 years, now all of a sudden she getting all of these injuries. That's bullshit. Again, is she banged up? Yeah. Is her thigh probably hurting a little bit? Yeah. This is bad. She not playing fucking ping pong. Yeah. Yeah. Can your ankle hurt a little? Yes. That don't stop hoopers from hooping. And hooping at a high level. And she was hurt to the point where it's throwing her off. You would see it. She would favor something. She would grit. You would see her massaging her leg when she sit on a bench or something. You would see her do something. You haven't seen none of that. You've actually seen the opposite. She's showing you while she's on the bench with leg injuries that she can stand up and down 100 million times during the game. She arguing with refs, standing up, arguing with refs in street plain clothes. So when you think, oh, she wouldn't do that to her team, she's not that kind of person. When you don't know what kind of person what they'll do if they under this immense type pressure and they under this immense type hatred, this level of disrespect. She literally been getting assaulted going on year 2. She got assaulted all last year and ain't nothing changed. It's even getting worse this year. But yet they ready to go to the CBA table and think they about to get paid off for her name and get paid off for everything she brought to here. She fully furnished and reconstructed. She destroyed and rebuilt and got it like real richy in here, real luxurious in the WNBA. They got breakfast and they got sellout arenas, 20K now. They never had that. They never had this. They got TV. They got charter flights. They was catching buses. They literally was catching buses. They was catching Southwest. They was on Spirit. It really was. They never turned over a profit. Now you got full-out arenas. Caitlin Clark games. You got to pay $700-800 a ticket to sit up close. You paying $200 something, $300 just to get in the door. She brought everything, and nobody's respecting it. And y'all gonna go to the CBA next season and say, "Hey, yeah, you see the numbers? You see what we doing in the league? We whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Yeah. You see, we want to be paid millions." Caitlin like, nah, fuck y'all. It's a lot of it could be a lot of different things. I think, hey, Caitlin might be saying, man, you know what? I'm not gonna let y'all come up off me, or I'm just tired of this shit. It's to me, it's those things. It's all in together. Plus the physical of why should I keep taking this shit? Y'all don't appreciate. Not actually, y'all. It's the op. Y'all just disrespect me. You got Marina Mabry, who Kevin was just laughing with, I believe, not too long before she come up and bang her out like that. And it's like, damn, y'all been smiling in my face when I see y'all outside of the court. Y'all smile and act like everything's sweet. But we get on this court, y'all trying to beat me up. You're showing your true colors. And again, so
Your team. Other players, forced into roles that don't match their skill sets, become ineffective. Instead of building around Clark's unique talents, White's rigid system undermines the entire roster. Players who thrive on speed and creativity find themselves stuck in positions of uncertainty, contributing to an overall sense of confusion and low morale.
Because when I was watching that game, man, it just did not feel right. Like she just looked like she was just so sad about playing. It felt like she was being forced to play a certain type.
Immediate changes are essential. Clark must be freed from the tactical chains imposed by White. The Fever need to play with pace, allowing Clark's natural instincts to dictate play rather than suppressing them. Young players like Michaela Timpson should be given significant...
Hold on, right there too. Now, in this game, she could have did this all game. And this is a lot of y'all say, yeah, she did. Look how she just blow right past. Look how she gonna blow right past Jackie Young. And this is like basically when the game is over, and almost basically it's fourth quarter, whatever the case may be. But watch.
White. The Fever need to play with pace, allowing Clark's natural instincts to dictate play rather than...
Yeah, it looked like she hurt. She looked like she hurt. It looked like she hurt. It looked like she hurt. She just zoomed right past her. She just zoomed right past her.
Clark must be freed from the tactical chains imposed by White. The Fever need to play with pace, allowing Clark's natural instincts to dictate play rather than suppressing them. Young players like Michaela Timpson should be given significant roles.
My whole point of showing that too is she wasn't doing that all game. Like she stayed away from it until like the end of the game was over with. Basically, it's like and then she just started. And the whole game, I kept saying, go past her. And every time she would attempt to go past her in the beginning of the games, then she would stop. And she had the shot, but then she wouldn't take it. And I'm like, that's your shot. Why didn't it take it? And she'll pass it out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept saying the whole game, will you just go past her? You can blow past her. And it went to the end of the game where she just started to sign the blow because she only had like 2 points or something like that. She couldn't hit no threes. It was like she only was trying to shoot threes. That's all she was doing. She wasn't even trying to go to the hole. I'm like, that's not Caitlin. Caitlin loves to go to the hole. She loves to blow right past you and go to the hole. And that right there, when you seen her blow past her, that was in the fourth quarter. When the game was, like I said, it was almost basically out of reach. And then Caitlin just was like, all right, let me get my numbers up a little bit, though. And that wasn't the only time she did it. She did it like 2 other times before that or after that. She blew past her like 3-4 times in the fourth quarter, just went right around her in the fourth quarter. So if you could do that in the fourth quarter, why wouldn't you do that in the first quarter? And she usually do. That's her game. She usually go past people, get in the paint, and sink the defense in and make a pass or lay it up. Or a little floater or a little midi or something like that. But she usually get in the paint. She usually blow past people so then she can set up the step back. And then when she do it, she got you and she jail your face. That's her game. But she didn't even attempt to try to go around her. And you can't say, oh, it's because her leg. Well, she was going around her in the fourth quarter. Wouldn't her leg be more a little tired since she played almost the whole game that game? And she was shooting up a bunch of bricks that game? Wouldn't her legs be fucked up then? No, they wasn't, though.
Essential. Clark must be freed from the tactical chains imposed by White. The Fever need to play with pace, allowing Clark's natural instincts to dictate play.
Look, it's so easy. She did another one over here. She just blew right past her.
Rather than suppressing them. Young players like Michaela Timpson should be given significant roles, injecting energy and dynamism back into the squad. Additionally, the WNBA needs to step in. The league must instruct referees to enforce rules uniformly, ensuring Clark's protection is prioritized, not just for fairness.
But when she stole the ball from her, when she got up on her, stole the ball, she went right around and got you, Lays. Come on, man.
for the integrity of the game itself. Without intervention, the physical punishment she endures nightly could lead to a serious, career-threatening injury. It's not too late, but changes must happen immediately. Indiana Fever fans deserve better. The WNBA needs its brightest star shining, not suffering. Caitlin Clark deserves a system that maximizes her strengths, teammates who complement her talents, and a coach who understands the difference between strategic innovation and chaotic indecision. Without immediate change, Clark faces a stark reality. Leave Indiana or risk permanent damage to her career. Departure wouldn't be failure. It would be survival. And if that happens, the Fever won't just lose a star. They'll lose the heart of their franchise. The WNBA, too, will be left with tough questions about how they allowed their brightest flame to be extinguished. For now, Caitlin Clark's future hangs precariously in the balance, caught between potential greatness and the shadow of sabotage. For now, Caitlin Clark's future hangs precariously in the balance, caught between potential greatness and the shadow of sabotage.
And the shit. Wow. Love that video. Truth all the way through the video. Caitlin. Now, I see what's up. At least I believe. I believe what I'm saying is the truth. Yeah, and you see what's going on too. And if this is why you playing like that, bounce, leave. I know you don't want to go overseas, but hey, you want to play ball? You an icon. It's too many. We gonna follow you. We gonna follow you. You're gonna make people get passports. You go overseas. You'll see more people get passports than you ever seen before in your life because we coming over there too. Yeah, not just going to watch and stream wherever. No, I'm coming. Wherever you go, I'm going. I'm going to come to a game. You better fucking believe it. I'm going to be at a few games. If I come out the country, I'm going to be out there for about a fucking month streaming live. And we're going to go to a lot of the games. Now, and a lot of people going to start playing games like that who from the U.S. They're going to take their ass where you at. Stay out there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You fuck around, have a bunch of streamers move wherever you go and to cover your ass. Let's go, CC. I'm going. We moving. Where do you want to go? Going to be your spokesman, your bodyguard, all of it. Oh, whatever. I'm going to be the reporter, all of that. So I'm pretty sure many others, because you enjoy to watch. We enjoy watching how much you enjoy playing the game. So when I watch you not enjoying the game, I know it ain't just because you banged up. I know it ain't because you just banged up while you playing like shit. It's because you fucked up here and you realize it's evil upon me, man. And that will crush anybody. That will fuck with anybody's psyche. When you see all the things that you done for the league too, and it goes unappreciated. Not only does it go unappreciated, it goes disrespected. Not even that you do it to get the accolades and but the fact that they really try to act as if you ain't got really too much to do. You just a little bit of something to do with. But they already, when all the evidence, which now you know the evidence. Because first she might have didn't know the evidence. Now she bringing all the numbers and all of that. She do business and management. She like, damn. Kevin like, I'm really worth a billy. I'm really worth a billy, not a millie. I'm a big deal. And y'all act like I'm just, and then you got the nerve to get at me how you do on the court, smile off my face off the court, but then got the nerve to do me dirty all the time, and all y'all just be seeming to be all in together now. And now I see it's even in my coaching them, like it's even they doing the shit. It's trickled to my I'm starting to see that I believe now the whole Fever, Kelly, I can't trust none of y'all. Can you imagine with a 23-year-old young lady looking at them like, hey, man, she realized I can't trust the front office. And then it goes bigger than that because it's like, it's not even just the Fever. So I can't just even ask for a trade because it seems the rest, it ain't going to matter. Where I go, the target is me. I'm the target. So it don't matter where I go. They're going to target me. It's going to be rough for me to get calls no matter where I go. It's going to be rough for them to get me the right coach no matter where I go. The right players no matter where I go in this Bushwick prison ball type of league. And so, yeah, maybe she calculating and trying to see, what's my next step, man? What's my next step? Y'all done brought in somebody that the people have paid $200,000. Y'all brought in somebody that people paid $200,000 just for her to sabotage us and quit on us. And again, if you really dive deep into that, her playing that poorly and that badly, DeWanna Bonner, that was a head scratcher. I understand you getting long in the tooth, but you that bad, that big of a drop off from 16 points a night to 2 points a night when Caitlin is on the floor. With Caitlin, you with Caitlin out there with you. If I'm on the floor with Caitlin, I'm gonna accidentally average more than 2 points. No, I'm gonna kill y'all. But I'm just saying, anybody, you get on the court with Caitlin, you gonna accidentally average more than 2 points, even if you didn't mean to. So the fact that you only average 2, tells me a thing or two, man. That's a little suspicious in itself. Meanwhile, your girlfriend, again, Caitlin Clark is competing with, in a sense, she's not competing, but your girlfriend competing to get back to the assist leader. I know that hurt her heart. Any baller, that'd be kind of crazy that anybody that you just got in the league, I just think about it. Let's say you 18. You just set the record for most assists in a season in WNBA history. You set the record when nobody was watching too. So nobody really even seen you do it. Right? Just the insiders. The insiders know. The players and the league, they know, but nobody seen you do it. And here comes along Caitlin, and you got a teammate of yours, Dejanay, telling me, hey, she gonna lead the league in assists. And she actually does it. And she actually does. You thought Nay was just capping and she was trolling what she was. She was trying to rile you up because you responded back to her tweet. Stop playing, Nay. Don't play with me, Nay. Something like that. Stop playing, Nay. And then Cheryl Swoops had laughing emoji faces all across it. Oh, they thought that was hilarious. So just imagine that in their brain, like, yeah, fucking right, never. Lead the league. Girl just broke a record in most assists ever. You think her rookie ass is gonna come in on the worst league in the team in the worst team in the league? And even if she was playing on the New York Liberty or the fucking Minnesota Lynx or the Las Vegas, she not about to average more assists than me, let alone she playing for the Fever. Oh, I know they probably chuckled, laughed, cried about it. Yeah, right. And then she did it. Fuck her, man. Her fans are racist. Fans are racist. That's what she did. Your fans are racist, misogynistic, sexualized. Terrible. Most worst place ever. Go play for. This is an all-star Olympian who's sitting here and at the time, league leader in assists, or still had the, not league leader, but had the record for most assists in a single season at that time still. She still had it. I know you did. No, that was playoffs. You said that. So no, Caitlin already took you off the list. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I know she hated that. And then you send over her wife to take money from us, hold us up from signing somebody who actually could really flow and go with us. Can you imagine if we actually used that $200,000 for a Satu Sabali or Alicia Gray or somebody like that? Can you imagine if we for Bree Jones or something like that? If we use that $200K and got her something like that, because that's how much they cost. So we could at least entertained. We could at least entertained it, but we didn't. Why? That was a planned hit. It was a planned attack. And Kaylin seen that. And so you sold her, we're going to put together a championship team. You sold her, we're signing DeWanna Bonner because she is a veteran in this league. No, she's not going to be like Melissa Smith. No, her and AT, they're veterans. They're older. They don't. Kaylin probably like, well, she said we was racist. I mean, no, well, you know, she might have heard something. Who knows? You know how people are today, Caitlin. You know, hateful people can be online and things like that. So she probably listening to them like, okay, yeah, she's a veteran. She's great. She can play all. Caitlin like, yeah, she can play. This is how Caitlin thinks. Caitlin trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's a sweetheart. All right. Oh, well. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Bad. Okay. Ready. She want a championship before she go. Okay. Get to experience this type of atmosphere. All right. Just like me giving back. And you playing, everybody sold her all of that. You playing alongside with a black lady like that. She's one of the players that set the foundation for the league. You'll be playing with a player, one of the black women that really did a lot for this league. And that would be good for us. Kaden, like, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, it sounds awesome. Kaden naive. Sounds awesome. Then we're going to bring in Natasha Howard. We got Natasha Howard. All right. She averaged 17. She's a good player, run the floor. She's a better scorer than Timmy. Okay. Yeah, her wife is on Love and Basketball, Love and Hip Hop. She's on VH1. She's all on all. She's on. Okay. Sydney Colson, we're going to bring in Asia Wilson's best friend. Back you up. She's going to play it back up. Veteran presence, just for veteran presence, veteran locker room. We want to just keep the locker room. It's good. She's going to be a good locker room. Okay. We're going to bring Bree Turner in. Yeah, Bree Turner. Yeah, she's very athletic. Rim runner, shot blocker. Yeah, shot blocker. Good hands. Yeah. Veteran player. She was underused because, Angel Reese. She didn't like it over there. Okay. We're gonna bring in Stephanie White, coach here. Like Stephanie. Yeah, she's been covering you forever. She knows your game. She knows what's good, best for the team, how we should run. She'll take over for. Okay. All of it bullshit. Now I can't even realize you lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me. This is a disaster. You lied to the fans. I believed y'all. I believed y'all was doing fantastic moves. Y'all had me fooled. I'm not easily fooled. And I'm not easily fooled. And it was right in my face to not be fooled because I knew better at the time. I said a little hints that I knew better at the time, but I didn't want to sound crazy. But not only sound crazy, I thought I was sounding crazy to myself. Like something in me kept telling me these same things. DeWanna Bonner's a vet. She cool. It's gonna be good. Like I have talks with myself. And myself says, self, she gonna be cool. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, I don't know, my nigga. And I'm like, nah, she gonna be good. Don't trip. She's a vet. She old. She don't be on social media. She don't do none of that shit. She just want to win a ring, get some of this popularity before she retire. I'm like, yeah, I don't know though, my nigga. And still, she is AT. She's like, yeah, man, no, but DeWanna Bonner, her own woman, man. She her own woman. She gonna be good. All right, my G. So I stepped back. So I didn't say nothing. Natasha Harris, I'm like, damn, that's another dyke, another one. Yikes. Ouch. 2 for 2. Damn, right back to back. That's how they do. Ouch. But then they did Sophie. See, I think too. Let me think. Okay, so wait. Let's see how they played it. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's revisit. Let's revisit real quick. Let's go down there. Take a trip with me. Down memory lane. First signing when we opened up was Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, correct? So we was excited. That right there, yeah. Kelsey Pistol. I believe the majority of the fan base, especially Caitlin Clark fans, we wanted Kelsey Pistol Mitchell back, right? So excitement. Then next came down the pipe, Natasha Howard, right? Natasha Howard was next signing, and we was like, who is she? So they flipped Natasha Howard in there on us during our excitement, right? During our excitement of Kelsey Mitchell, then you slid Natasha Howard in there, Bob. And when we go check her stats checked out. You go check out her highlights checked out. So you say, okay. Then you look at her accolades, defensive player of the year, champion, okay. Didn't hear from her, didn't hear her say nothing crazy about. Okay, we accepted it. Good. We got hyped about it. 17 points a night. And you efficient and all of that. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Fever. And then you followed that with Sophie the Trophy. With that trade. And meanwhile, getting rid of Nalissa Smith. Oh, we went over the top. Oh, we lost it. Oh, we thought y'all set this up good. You motherfuckers smarter than I thought. You bring in excitement, selling Kelsey. Bringing her, I don't know who this is, but let's check her out. She kind of checks out. Oh, cool. Sophie, overly excited. We going crazy. And then, I don't know if it was Sid Colson after that, but I think it was. And we like, that's weird, but everybody's like, she's a good vet. She's got good spirit. That's Asia Wilson's best friend, but she like cool. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I don't know. And then they signed DeWanna Bonner. We like, oh, no, oh, no, when did Bree Turner, when did she come into play? See, y'all got something that smoke. Because once y'all did Sophie and traded Nalissa Smith in the process of it, oh, we was elated. Y'all had our trust. Y'all, that gave you our trust. With whatever you did after that, you can say what it is, and we was like, all right, that. you slide motherfuckers. Oh, you got our trust with that Sophie and getting rid of the list of them, because the fan base collectively, you got our trust, even with the Stephanie. I mean, the fire and Christy sides. It really started with that. It started with the hiring Kelly. We don't know who she is, but we like, Lynn Dunn, you ain't doing something right. And then they didn't fire her, but they made her step down. And Kelly, then we checked her resume, and Kelly is doing this for Indiana Pacers. And Wooty Watch, she did this back in the day and was the only, she was the part of the Fever's only championship organization and this, that, and that. So we like, okay, I got a good resume. Good resume. Very good resume. And she immediately fired Christy Sides. I said, I like her. I like her. She fired Christy Sides, step aside, get up out of here. Oh, so now we was rolling in. And she signed Stephanie White. I was furious about it because I thought it should have been Lisa Bluder for sure. That's another rant. But see, to me, they should have threw all the money they could have at Lisa Bluder. If they was really trying to win and do right for Clark, not just Clark, the league, everything. Lisa Bluder is Mama Bluder, and she's great for the women's game, period. If you had her because of what she accomplished in Iowa, you have nobody with that type of resume that Lisa Bluder had. Just having Lisa Bluder in the league alone, I don't give a fuck who she was coaching. If she was coaching the Sparks, Lisa Bluder come with a fan base of her own, and she come with real credentials. She come with real credentials. So that would have been your Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan if you would have hired her in the whole league. If y'all was really for Caitlin Clark, you would. If Stephanie White, I don't give a. She's not good as Lisa Bluder. Did you see Stephanie White college coaching record? Did you see Stephanie Sides college coach record at Vanderbilt? 9-60, terrible. She was terrible after 5 years at Vanderbilt, prestige college. So she's not as good as Lisa Bluder. And again, the fact that Lisa Bluder, we already know she knows how to coach Caitlin Clark. So it's not only, you're not getting her, she's not her mama or somebody, even though she's Mama Bluder, I understand that, but she's not Caitlin Clark's mama for real. She's her coach who happens to have a relationship with her that goes into that type of, but she's her coach who coached her damn well and did a lot of winning together. So if you want to maximize your superstar face of the league, you give her coach. And you pay her, you beg her if you have to. From your Kathy Engelberg to Adam Silver to whoever. If she said, nah, I just want to take, you say, nah, we need you now. Right now. Even if it's 2 years. Give us 2 years of you coaching Caitlin Clark, because you know how big that is and what that would do. If Lee gave Lisa Bluder these players and players that fit her, you let her give you, she gonna go with good. Go give me Gufferston. Fuck Sydney Colston. Go give me Gufferston. I might be saying your name wrong. Apologies. But yeah, go give me her. Yeah, trade somebody for we can make a trade. Let's go. Melissa Smith, you going to Vegas. You're going to back up age. Go give me Gufferston, because y'all got her coming off the bench. Y'all ain't using her really for real. I mean, let her come over here. I'll show you how to use her. I'll show you how we're going to use her. Okay? So on and so forth. Kate Money Martin. Yeah, Vegas, y'all letting, but she got unquoted. She went, I understand you can't get Kate Money Martin, but at some point, she was like, it's just ridiculous. Again, I found myself just doing a lot of hypotheticals and shit that's not going to happen. But again, to me, it's just strange that it didn't. It's strange. To me, that was a no-brainer. Once you fired Stephanie Sides, Christy Sides, whatever, that is like, oh, guess who's unemployed? No-brainer. Damn, that's crazy work. Oh, man. But, hey, it is what it is, man. I just hope Caitlin I hope she just smooth. See, now, all my prayers go up for Caitlin Clark. And it's not just to get healthy. It's, mentally healthy, strong. Hopefully you figure it out. If you have figured it out, that you see this, that they sabotaging you, the league is out against you, Nike out against you, all that. It's no way, never in history since I've been watching basketball or sports, period, where you got an iconic player like Caitlin Clark coming out with all of this buzz, and she lives up to it all, and you have no signature shoe for her rookie year. You had her signed to you when she was at Iowa. Basically, she was Nike down in Iowa. You could have had her just like you signed Paige and Juju. You could have did that in Iowa. Why you didn't? And then why you wait, and then whatever the case may be. But how was it that you prepared? I'm sure when she was at Iowa wearing Nike everything all the time, that you knew she was going to fucking sign with you. She been Nike down before she even got to Iowa Hawkeyes, but definitely since she's been there. And I'm sure y'all fed her all kinds of shit once she became who she was after her junior year. That y'all had some kind of a communication and connection to where you had knowledge that she would most likely be signing with you, and y'all never got a shoe prepared. Y'all talking about in November in her second season, when the season is then almost over, if I'm not mistaken. So it makes no sense. Now why Nike all of a sudden know how to make sense? Jordan had his signature shoe his rookie year, and they designed it in a way no other shoes was designed, with colorways. They made sure his shoe stood out amongst everybody, had his logo and everything ready before, and that was rookie season. LaMelo Ball, he the only one. Okay, Puma didn't have his signature shoe ready his rookie year, I don't believe, or did he? I think so. I think his signature shoe did. I got all of the LaMelo Balls. But most nine players like that, they get their signature shoe immediately. And LeBron James, and when he came in, Kobe Bryant, I think even Kobe Bryant had his signature shoe with Adidas his rookie year. He was with Adidas starting out. I believe so. But again, not only do y'all not have a signature shoe for, like, she don't really have no line at all. Like it's no Caitlin Clark line. It should be so much Caitlin Clark shit. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But so that should tell y'all something. It should tell her something. That, hey, I'm not wanted around here in this America industry. I don't know. You need to take your ball and go elsewhere, and even hopefully prayers go up, because I know that could be dangerous too. See, I understand this shit. They don't. This entertainment industry is evil, and they don't want to just let you go. Not a talent like you. They want you to push their agenda, because you got so many millions of people that look up to you, will follow behind you, go with whatever damn near you go with. I'm not one of them. If you start going to the left side, I ain't going with you, Caleb. But I still like your basketball game, yes. But I hope she don't. I pray she don't. I pray that they're not threatening her and her family to do something. If she better not go overseas type shit. Like, she better, I don't know, because that type of shit happens for people. I know some of y'all don't think that type of shit happens. You don't think that happens in the entertainment? Yes, it does. Definitely does. If they want you to push an agenda and you don't, and you that big, you're real big. Yeah, they have a way of making things happen. They have a way of doing things, and it's very ungodly. It's the opposite. So again, you need prayers up for Clark in these type of situations. Not about physically healthy. You're mentally healthy and protected, because this is a vicious world we live in. Please believe, please. I'm gonna get on out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.